For me, it'll be a ballpoint pen.
They don't show you this in the textbook, but this is the easiest way for you to get your goniometer lined up, is to mark the skin.
I don't have a goniometer.
Oh.
Here we go. Thank you. Make sure you get it back to me. Okay. So what we're doing is we're doing the eversion and the inversion, but this time from the hind foot. It's a separate one. Although it is the same movement, we're just measuring it from the hind foot. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to let me stop down a little bit. So I'm looking for where to set my fulcrum, and to do that, I'm looking for the midpoint right between the two malleoli. And I'm just going to make a little bit of an ink mark so I can see. Okay. And then I'm going to make a second ink mark right below it, right on, lined up with it, right on the back end of the heel here. Okay. So before I do any measurement, I'm just going to show Colleen what I want her to do, and we'll do eversion first. So Colleen, what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to bring the bottom of your foot over to your right as far as you can. Okay. Can you do that one more time for me by yourself? Okay, great. Fantastic. Okay, so now she knows the movement.
And sometimes with these small movements, you have to really do it for the patient to show them what it is, because it's hard to explain.
Yeah, it is, yeah. So I kind of get my hands on it to start with. Okay, so then we're going to line our fulcrum up with that first step that we made between the malleoli and the stationary arm along the back of the leg. Okay? And you want to start at 0, lined up with the second dot that you made with the movable arm. And then I'm going to ask her to go into that movement again, and I'm going to follow that dot with the movable arm. So Colleen, could you do that movement once more for me? Bring your bottom of your foot towards your right, towards the right wall. Okay. She has normal movement. She's at 5 degrees. And if you want, you could just give it a little. If she didn't, and you needed to push it a little more, you could help it out a little. So I'll just keep following that dot. And I actually get her up to almost 9 doing that. So she's got actually pretty good eversion now. Mm-hmm. And for inversion, you're going to do pretty much the same thing. Your dots will work for this as well. You're just going to explain it a different movement to the patient. So Colleen, I'd like you to try this time to bring the bottom of your foot towards the windows on your left. Okay, very good. Excellent. Okay, relax for a second. So again, we line it up, fulcrum between the malleoli, up the middle of the back of the leg. Line up, make sure we're at 0. If you're not at 0, you need to keep that adjustment in mind. Okay, can you do that movement again for me, Colleen? Beautiful. Okay, Colleen is excellent. She's at 8. And that's really all I really need to do. I can get her up to 10 with a little push, and she's doing so well since normal is about 5 degrees. Can you guys tell me what plane that's in?
Good.
Good. And the axis of motion is? Good, okay. Can you guys guess it at a substitution for that? You guys got it? Yeah. You can even, it's just a natural thing to do. You'll see, yeah.
I have a question for the